We're looking at another special binomial product today. We're looking at the difference of two squares. So the difference of two squares is where you have something such as a plus b in your first set of brackets, and then you have a minus b in the second. So the only difference is you have a plus here and you have a minus here. Everything else is the same. So this is what we call the difference of two squares. So it does have a formula, as most of these special binomial products do. And in this case, your expansion is simply a squared minus b squared. There is no middle term. Now, to prove that, I'm going to write it down and show you how we get that. So we have a plus b, a minus b. We can start to draw our arrows. So if we start with our red arrow, we end up with a squared. Our blue arrow, we get a times minus b, so minus ab. For our green arrow, we get b times a, which is ba. And then for our yellow, we get b times b, which is minus b squared. All right, and you'll notice, the first thing you'll notice is that with our middle terms here, they're opposites. We have minus AB and plus BA, so essentially plus AB. Therefore, they cancel out, and what you're left with is a squared minus b squared, hence proving that formula before. So we're going to do some examples here. So remember, we simply need to, if this is A, that's B, and we know that we have a squared minus b squared. That's what our answer is going to be looking like. So we'll have c squared, because that's our a term. Let me change this to the right color. C squared. And then we have our b, so 10 squared is 100. So c squared minus 100. Again, alternatively, if you can't remember how to do, remember the formula, you can always use your arrows or your area method, whichever you prefer. I prefer this way. So c times c is c squared. Then we have minus 10c, and we have plus 10c, and minus 100. They cancel out, so we're left with c squared minus 100, which is what the formula got us. So we'll do one more here. This time we have a minus at the front. Makes no difference, still the same thing. This is my a, this is my b. We know we're going to end up with a squared minus b squared. So we end up with 9 squared minus g squared. So 81 take away g squared. Again, you could use your arrows to expand it that way. Now we have 4p plus 7, same formula. Here's a, here's b. We know we're going to get a squared minus b squared. So we're going to end up with 4p squared minus 7 squared. Now that there's brackets there, everything inside the brackets is squared. Not just the p, not just the 4, both of them are squared. So 4 squared first gets me 16. Then we have p squared, so p squared minus 49 squared. Or 49, sorry, not squared. So remember, everything inside the brackets is squared. So that's, you just have to remember that with some of these questions. Alright, and to end the video, again, here's your formula on the screen. The rule for expanding, we have a squared minus b squared. But again, if you can't remember this in the heat of like a test and you're starting to freak out, remember you can always revert back to using your area method or the arrow method that I demonstrated in this video.